Hi, this is Budo Aspect Sports TV. I'm takumi.yamanaka. Today's theme is why street fighters can't win. Fighting environment and center of gravity. Have you ever seen video like this? A trained martial artist fights someone called a street fighter who claims to be strong, and the fight takes place in a ring or a cage. In almost every case, the street fighter is completely defeated. Of course, we don't really know how strong these people actually are. Some of their claims may be exaggerated, and some may even be lies. Still, it is also possible that some of them have won fights on the street. However, the common conclusion is simple. If they fight real, trained fighters under competition rules, they will lose. This conclusion makes sense. True fighters train every day to defeat opponents and to win competitions. Most so-called street fighters do not. The difference is obvious. But then a question remains. Why are street fighters able to create these stories in the first place? And why are they defeated so clearly when they step into a ring or a cage? Let's think about this calmly. Competitive martial artists always fight under specific rules. There is a clear starting point, such as the sound of the bell. This means they are given time to prepare, to set their posture, to lower and stabilize their center of gravity, and to switch into a fighting mindset. This is the beginning. Because of this short moment of preparation, competitors can maximize their skills and physical power. Street fighter fights are completely different. There are no rules and no preparation. No one knows when a fight will start. The opponent may have a weapon, or there may be multiple attackers. There is no clear starting point. An attack may come suddenly from behind, or an opponent may call others to join. The fundamental conditions are entirely different. So, when a street fighter steps into the stage of trained fighters, a ring or a cage, it is natural that they lose. But paradoxically, the opposite is also true. If a trained fighter is placed in a real street situation, they also have a real possibility of losing. On the street, there is no bell. If they are attacked unexpectedly, there is no time to prepare, no time to set posture or center of gravity. In martial arts philosophy, being caught unprepared is not considered cowardly. Rather, it is considered embarrassing. The Aikido master Gozo Shioda once said, "Take a single step and it becomes martial arts." A martial artist must always be prepared to fight, even while sleeping. This is why Aikido does not hold competitions. From this perspective, daily life itself is the battlefield. If Aikido were reduced to competition, its philosophy would disappear. From this viewpoint, it becomes clear why many old martial arts developed differently. Traditional systems such as Tai Chi Chuan, Aikido, and classical Jiu-Jitsu do not emphasize techniques that being by deliberately lowering and fixing the center of gravity. There is a simple reason. There is no time to do so. If you truly have time to carefully set your center of gravity in a real situation, the encounter has already reached a lethal level. These arts were shaped by philosophy of constant readiness, not by clearly defined starting points. For this reason, we should reconsider the limitations of modern competitive training. In other words, we need to practice for situations with no starting point. This is Budo Aspect Sports TV. Thank you for watching.